Nate the Great back with a new audience to entertain. Man, we got a Grambling Dynasty here for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. If you see right now, currently you're seeing the Sun Belt Conference, and it's filled with nothing but SWAC teams for the people who know about the HBCU love over here at the SWAC. This is gonna be a Grambling State University Dynasty. It's a simple, I'm not gonna call it a simple rebuild. This is a rebuild that's probably gonna be grown from the dirt. Somebody planted that little seed, you feel me, to be able to grow and make something bigger for what it is. As you see right now, we're going through a quick little wardrobe real quick, seeing what type of look we want to go with, type of appearance, maybe even clothes. But the Sun Belt is being replaced with the SWAC. Grambling is going to be ULM, ULL, Louisiana, University of Louisiana Lafayette will be Southern. So if you kind of put it hand to hand, even Southern Miss will be Jackson State. I did this specifically so we can be able to it can match the states of which teams will be scouting where and so on. Mississippi Valley may be having like Old Dominion, they may be like in Virginia, but we put it within that region. It's not too far up north, not too far west. Everything's kind of like in that. You still got a little bit of Texas, but it's more so in that southeastern range. So we got a little bit going. As you can see, Nate Carter, the coach, he kind of looking like Eddie Robinson, if you know what I mean. But we're on a 2-year contract, and we have 2 years basically, I guess, to get 4 wins. I didn't get to see that. As you see, ODU, FCS East, Alabama, and I think it was UTEP that was down there. As you see, I was excited right here at this moment. This is pre-recorded. I was excited at this moment because I saw that they got it right. Grambling and Southern, they need to be playing for that last week at the Bayou Classic, which will be hosted at the what? The Superdome, Caesar Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. As you can see right here, what I was doing, I was like, that first game, it just has to be Louisiana Tech because Grambling not in the game. We had the team builder. Shout out to EA for being able to allow us to use a team builder because there's a lot of people with their favorite teams that probably have a lot of FCS schools that people support and they're not in the game. So shout out for even having the team builder. We like that. But right now what I was doing was trying to get together the out of conference schedule games. I wanted them to be Louisiana, so I had to hurry up, and it was a week. I think, yeah, LSU, the week we play Alabama, LSU was free that week, and then Tulane wasn't free, so I had to switch and make sure that we had a full schedule start off of Louisiana. So that was going to be definitely the main things I wanted to do to start it off. We got Louisiana Tech, LSU, and Tulane. Remember, Southern did replace Louisiana Lafayette, and Grambling did replace ULM. So you will not be seeing Louisiana Lafayette, unfortunately. But this is how we made it to go. But I will say this: if I'm rambling too fast, let me know in the comments, like, cause I'm gonna talk y'all head off. Like, this is what I do. Like, this is just what I do. You feel me? But later on in the future, or even like after this season, I could always add other HBCU teams, Howard, Delaware State, you got North Carolina Central. There's a lot of other schools. Maybe if I just add the whole MEAC, and then we could try to do the MEAC SWAC challenge. That could be a thing. It'd be a little hard, but overloading it with HBCU would just make it work. As you can see right here, though, I am a recruiter style coach, and I was just looking around and looking to see like what the scout tree was looking like, what I need to do as far as like my the unlock requirements and how much it costs, whatever. Obviously I don't have that much just yet, but I was just looking through to see what we can eventually be doing, because we got a long work. We got to get our shovels, we got to get our pitchforks, our axes. We got to go ahead and just get right. But I finally, one of the main goals for not only this video but the series is, no matter what is going on, I want to have a full bred team full of nothing but Louisiana natives, and possibly even winning a championship with nothing but Louisiana natives. Like, that kind of changes the narrative for what we have going right here. As you see, I'm really just honestly just going fast through them. At this point, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and just start recruiting everybody. If you're even like remotely from Louisiana, it don't matter what part you are from Louisiana, I was gonna give you a scholarship. I was gonna go ahead and scout you. My number one rule is, if I can fully scout you, you can get that full guaranteed scholarship, so I can see the raw talent, see what we can build on, what will be for the future, what will be for the next. But that was my main goal: get all Louisiana natives, scout them all to the best of my ability, of course, and then just keep building on momentum from there. No matter if you're a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, it doesn't matter. You have a home over here in Grambling as long as you're ready to, you feel me, get your shovel and dig. As that was the first, I want to say they call it bust, but if you're a 3-star bust in the sense, I'm still gonna give you. I feel like you still deserve love. You already being from Louisiana. You get out the mud. That's how I feel. It's boot babies around here. Like, it's real life boot babies. As you see right here, we got a gym right here. George Berry. Anybody, I want to do this new thing. Anybody that's in the comments, anybody of my viewers who are watching, if we get a gym, if you decide to give me a name, a random name that you want to see your gym, your recruit, your scout, however you want to put it, we'll put whatever name you put in the comments, we'll make him that. So if you saw George Berry, and I think it was a back-to-back after him as well, that we got an Anthony Warren, so it looks like 3 gyms just like that. We can easily put you in the game. If not, I'll just put my homeboys and my brothers and all that, my uncles in the game, and then we can just go like that, and it'd be like, oh my God. But that's probably gonna be the main thing, is just trying to build Grambling back to the glory days. You see we got 4 gyms, 4 to 5 gyms already. Although those gyms don't really, they won't give us anything. How do I explain it? Like, it's not a guarantee they'll be signed to our team whatsoever. The main thing was that if we can get gyms, that we got some type of scouting, we got some type of thing going. And then before I had it got done scouting, I was going ahead and putting stars on the ones that the players or recruits that pop out towards me, and those could potentially be players. If y'all put y'all names in, give me a position, what you want to be, or whatever, I can put you in the game. We it's a fair trade-off. You view my video, so why not put you in the game? But as you can see, week 0, Grambling State University at home taking off to face the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, and it's gonna be a crazy game 1 experience, because although this is team builder, as you can see right now, we're loading up on the Joe Allett Stadium currently, and this is, even though Grambling's at home, Tech is basically at their home stadium, so you're gonna see some points in time where the stadium post actually, like, it's just going ham. As you can see, Nate Carter right there, kind of looking like an Eddie G. Robinson. I don't know why it looks so remotely close, but the roster for Grambling, this is going to be one of them videos you kind of just, you're getting your feet wet, because the roster for Grambling is the roster for ULM. So if we give it time, like maybe I'll say a year cycle, there'll probably be new players in position, because transfers are going to happen, and there's going to be a lot of things going on in the transfer portal. But as you can see right here, I learned real early what type of game this was going to be, and Aiden Armenta and if I'm not mistaken, McReynolds, they were probably the 1-2 punch. If it wasn't them, it was Aiden Armenta, running back, McReynolds, and it was a tight end. I forget what his last name was, but it seemed like that's what was going on this whole game. As you can see, throw it into double coverage, should have been intercepted. It's just it's been a learning curve, because also I didn't, even though I should have been able to play college football 2025 and actually record and upload, because if I was able to see my past gameplay on this, we could have really had some momentum going. But we don't get anything out of reminiscing on the past. You got to do what's going on now. As you can see, a crazy pass, diving catch by number 47. I should actually remember, since this is pre-recorded, I should remember what the last names of these players was, but it was a battle. The only thing I had on my mind was just get a win. 3rd and 4th team for the Bulldogs. Looking, surveying, throws it to nowhere. As you see, I almost got an interception out of bounds, but that gets to nowhere. 4th and 14. Grambling Tigers end up getting the possession back of the ball. 43 to return. Nothing going. And the Tigers gonna set up 1st down, 1st and 10. McReynolds trying to get him a little spin move going, has nothing going currently, but he has 3 catches for 22 yards currently right now. McReynolds was probably we're gonna be seeing a lot of McReynolds. It feels like McReynolds is the key to getting us them 4 wins. Because remember, as we see a double coverage right now, intercepted. You would have thought he had a chance to catch it, but a lot going on. And I'm noticing, I don't know exactly how viewers may like retain to the videos and whatnot, but if y'all would rather me do live commentary during the games and instead of like pre-recording and setting it up in I guess in more of a story form or whatever, if y'all would rather me do live commentary, I can always do that for you guys as well, and it'll always be neat. But as you can see, the Bulldogs getting into red zone territory. It was 1st and 10, now 2nd and 16. They're trying to knock onto 1st and goal. The Tigers seem not to be putting up with it. As y'all see right now, the Stadium Post, sponsored by Lowe's, ranked 5. I guess it's just going ham because it's a Louisiana matchup. Louisiana Tech finds a pass, shakes a defender off just like that. 22. He was giving us a run for our money. I can tell y'all that right now. The Tigers are going to be definitely hoping to get a stop right here. Bulldogs step back, pass it in. It's complete, 4th and 3. They set up for their field goal. Number 43 ready to go up for the kick. And he misses it right off the pole. He's disappointed as he could have been, the Bulldogs could have been first to strike right then and there. Now it seems like the Tigers may be trying to get some momentum going. Armenta finds McReynolds but cannot get it done. 2nd and 10. A minute in the first quarter. Armenta RPO pass finds Griffin. Griffin has actually was a good target for Armenta so far in this game too. Probably the whole game if I'm not mistaken. But Armenta steps back in the pocket, finds McReynolds. McReynolds is down by the Bulldogs. 2nd and 7. Armenta calling audibles. Seems like it's going to be a streak down the middle. Finds Smith in the flat. And Smith seems like he's going to be fighting for yards. This game is... It started off slow. And then it just took a few plays for both teams to kind of get on any type of roll. But I can tell you right now, it's going to be a long season. As that pass, if it could have got a little bit more air, it would have been somewhat money. And I think that was the end of the first quarter for the Bulldogs and the Tigers in this Louisiana matchup. Both teams, I mean, combined, they up for over 120 yards passing. But as you can see, rushing yards, only 10 rushing yards for Grambling and -4 yards for Tech. You kind of see what's going on. It feels like a home game for Tech right now. Even though it's all white, I don't know. It says Grambling is at home, but I can assure you right now, it looks like it's a whiteout at Tech right now, if you know what I mean. Armenta steps back, throws it, finds a wide open Griffin. Griffin gets him right into 1st and goal. McReynolds pass from Armenta, and it's going to be absolutely chewed up by the Bulldog defense. Armenta, RPO pass to Godfrey, and it seems like they're going to stay in 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Armenta calling audibles. Drops back in the pocket. Nearly sacked and almost lost yards, but the kicking unit's going to come out. They're going to be well focused and well trained. And it's through. The Tigers strike first, 3-0. Now the real question is, with this boot battle, with this Louisiana rivalry with Louisiana Tech and Grambling, they literally 5 miles apart from each other. You got Ruston, you got Grambling. You might as well call it. It's a lot of things you can call it. You feel me? There's, I guess, a cousin, a brother, sister. It's however you view it is exactly what this type of rivalry definitely ensues right here. As you see, I still don't have a last name on the quarterback for Louisiana Tech, and I should know that after playing this whole game. That's why I say I may do live commentary. Like, I feel like I owe that to the viewers and people that want to watch, like, you feel me, complimentary football. Like, I owe that to y'all. So I might give y'all a video where every video may be live commentary. If y'all like it like this, don't let me know. But 3-0 still in the ball game. This would be considered your week 1 game, but I think we may have, I feel like we have 12 or 13 games. I'm not sure, because this definitely is a week 0 game. I don't even know how I got this scheduled. Glass Jr. It seemed like, yeah, Glass Jr. I don't know what was going on when I had made that play, but I knew that the running back and linebacker were definitely going to be manned up there. Just missed them just there. Number 22 was just giving us just butt work, if you know what I mean. Straight pat. It was nothing we could do. It was nothing we could do after a little second. As you can see right here, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. The backup running back getting it done. 22 not here. 24 says no problem. And the kicking unit tax on the PAT 7-3 here at Joe Allen Stadium. But technically, this is the Eddie G. Robinson. You know what? It's so confusing. It's so confusing. I can't lie. I can't make this up. There's gonna be a lot of revamping throughout this year. It may be a long season, but all we need is 4 wins this year. As you can see, a pick right off the money as soon as we get out of the kickoff unit. 18-yard pick 6 by the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. 14-3 is now your score, and it seems like everything has just ramped up in a matter of seconds. We were just talking about what could potentially be for the rest of this season, and Armenta throws just a straight pick. He was annihilated there, and it was almost a sack, but I think in that situation, just take the sack. Armenta to McReynolds. He's taking it. He's running it. He's going to try to juke, but he's taken down by the Louisiana Tech defense. Armenta drops back. There's a lot of Bulldogs coming his way, and right as pressure is going, he's able to get it away. 2nd and 10, 2 minutes and 42 seconds remain. Armenta drops back, throws it straight line, pick to number 11, and he's going to be tackled down by the Grambling offense. 1st and 10, Louisiana Tech gets a flat off to the tight end. He break Wilson, number 84, for the Bulldogs. Able to get a 1st down. 1st and 10, Louisiana Tech. It seems like as soon as the ball was snapped, quarterback met with immediate pressure. Number 7 calling audibles for Tech. Steps back. Finds a slant. Number 1 getting through it. Breaks 1 tackle. Oh my goodness. And it's taken about 4 or 5 Grambling Tigers to get down that feisty number 1 for the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. There's a flat pass, and there's going to be 2 Tigers there to get down number 22, who's been feisty all game. Hopkins on defense for the Grambling Tigers, who's definitely on all eyes with the quarterback on that play. 3rd and 10. It's going to be intercepted. Tipped up and intercepted by, looks like, Perkins McAllister. As you see him waddling over to the sidelines. Grambling will be in possession now. McReynolds rushes for 1 yard. As you see, he has 5 rushes for 43 yards in this game so far. Armenta, 2nd and 9. In the pocket, flag called. And another a pass just thrown into double coverage. That's going to be seems like a holding call on number 58, and that's what it will be on that play. Tech is going to accept the penalty. 2nd and 19 for the Grambling Tigers. Armenta can't find anyone. He's met by essentially, looks like 3 Bulldogs on that play. 3rd and 19. Snap is off, thrown up, but smacked away by the Tech defense. And Grambling will punt it off on 4th and 19. And Tech will go into possession. Screen pass, but they're met by the Grambling defense. A lot of fast play going on in this game. I will tell you, they were no huddling almost the whole game. It didn't feel like I can get comfortable with, like, at all. Like, I can't tell you. Like, it seemed like blitzes were being thrown. Either side couldn't block after a while. It just came down to a lot of mental mistakes on honestly on both sides. But that's what the game is all about. It's about the mental errors that honestly can end up putting you in just a bad situation. A goal ball thrown up. Number 84 breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's running straight to the eye, where the ING resides in the Grambling end zone, and that was definitely a turn of events. Definitely a turn of events with just a minute, inside a minute in the second quarter, 21-3, Louisiana Tech. And the Tigers only had 47 seconds to potentially get something going in the end zone. They wanted number one thing is don't put yourself into a deeper hole. If you put yourself into a deeper hole, it can get ugly quick. And man, the only thing we need this season is 4 wins, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing we need is 4 wins. But 2nd and 10, Aiden Armenta taking his time. Kind of should have been taking his time for the majority of the game, but McReynolds literally runs into a wall of straight Bulldog defenders. 3rd and 10. Armenta met with a lot of traffic as soon as he was able to. I'm not sure if that was a play action pass, but it happened so quick. He was just met with a lot of pressure. He ran into his own teammate, offensive lineman. Looks like a Mark Sanchez situation. And what could have been a pick, he just airmails it over his go-to tight end. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. There, they have triples, trios, trips to the left side, and they're met with pressure. The Grambling defense gets them down. 4 seconds remaining. 3rd and 17. The ball has been hiked. Number 22 running and gunning, but he's going to be stopped, and that will end the first half of Louisiana I-20 Interstate 20 football. It's only been the first half, and there's been a lot going on. That's why I feel like you guys definitely deserve the live commentary, because when that play right here happened, when this play happened, jaw dropped. I had no words. I had no words for y'all at all. Like right now, in the sense of what's going on right now, you can kind of be saying that I'm making no words in his own sense. But while we at halftime, honestly, whoever is viewing this video, whoever is having a good time watching it or just watching Grambling Dynasty, comment down below if you went to HBCU, if you know about Grambling, if you went to Grambling, and what year you went to Grambling, how was the time in Grambling. I know I might be egging on going a little bit too much, but even if you didn't go to Grambling, whether it was SWAC school, MEAC school, D2, I know the SEAC is a thing. Whatever school you went to, male, female, whatever, HBCU, go ahead and show some love down below and essentially connect all together as network. Who's all from the HBCU? HBCU love, that's how I feel. But back to the gameplay. 5:36 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Bulldogs have possession of the rock currently, and he throws a straight goal ball to 47, but it's gonna be Fontrell, or whatever his name is. I'll have to get it right as soon as because this is a real person, if I'm not mistaken. ULM roster, remember what I said, guys. But Grambling has possession, and Armenta tries to squeeze it in between traffic. It hit the hands of the receiver, but no good. McReynolds jukes to the right, jukes left, rolls over a couple defenders only to get 1 yard. 3rd and 9. Grambling Tigers moving pretty fast. Armenta throws it into the middle of coverage, and he's met. 4th and 9. The Tigers gonna go for it. Audible is being called by Aiden Armenta. Hikes the ball. Throws it inside. Just gets it to, it looks like maybe Griffin on that play, and that's who it was. Griffin, number 0. Armenta, 1st and 10. Calls for a snap. Armenta hands off to McReynolds, and he's going to get a gain of 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. Here we come. Grambling Tigers. Audible Armenta. Armenta looking left. Throws left. Can't get anything going, and Brady McReynolds is going to be hurt on that play. It seemed like he may have just been blocking, but what it seemed like a smooth go ball went into an injury for our starting running back. It's going to be a screen pass to the backup, Galloway, number 26. 4th and 10 for the Tigers. We're going to go ahead and let Galloway take over suit for the rest of this game, most likely. But 4th and 10 for the Tigers, and it seems like there's a different sense of urgency going on that we've seen in quite a while, if I'm not mistaken. Armenta, audible before the snap, throws, and that's what that's going to be in the possession now of the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. 4 minutes left in the 3rd. RPO action. 47 breaks the first tackle, but the first We had help of another GSU defender. Aiden Armenta to the running back, 22. It's surprised as much damage as 22 was giving us, we still do not know his last name, and it's kind of whack. Not whack, it's kind of wild, excuse me. Oh my goodness, as you see, what did our good old friend, the OG back in the day, used to say? QJB rumbling, stumbling, not fumbling, but he's definitely gumbling, and he's going and getting right. So we were able to get possession of the ball once again. As you see, a corner route to who was that for us? That it looks like the last name Green. Armenta finds what it looks like. I couldn't even get the last name for you guys. I apologize. But Griffin on another reception. It looked like that was Buckhalter on that play before. Armenta with the snap, 3rd and 6. Finds, oh my goodness. The Bulldog defense, you cannot make that up. The lineman literally just jumps up and he's already 2 hands in the air, like ready. Like that, you can't make that up. And a pick by the Bulldog defense. Number 6 running, and nobody's gonna even get close to him for a pick 6. Aiden Armenta does a somersault into the back of the end zone, but there's nothing he can do. 28-3 is the score here in Ruston, Grambling, Louisiana. Because Grambling, like I said, it's a home game once again. It is no way a turn of events happened that way. You can, like I'm telling you guys, this is pre-recorded. When the live commentary for me, even though the live commentary was not recorded, I think the audio just got messed up, because how would that make sense in the video? Either way it go, just stay with me. This is pre-recorded. The live commentary, when that happened, from the D lineman throwing his 2 hands up and I can't even get a pass across the line, to the pick 6, and it seemed like my tight end was open on that play, you can probably imagine what type of emotions I was going through, family. You can probably sink into your heart and just know what type of emotions I was going through. How would you feel if you was trying to, every time you thought you were taking a step forward, you took 2 or 3 steps back? 3rd and 7. The Grambling Tigers down 28-3. Ball is hiked. I feel like with the pass interference going on with the tight end at the start, it throws it to triple coverage, and of course there is nothing there for Rylan Green. As you can see, that's our tight end that we're going to be having for the majority of this season, the whole season, until the new recruits come in. Another go ball is thrown to Godfrey, and it's going to be punched. And from there, that's when it all broke loose. I allowed the Super Sim to take control of what was going on. I realized the hurt and pain I put through the fans of Grambling. If you ask me, 37-3, 20 seconds count down. We had the ball, but there's nothing we can do at that point. 1 second remains. Yeah, that basically was kind of the story of the game. We only scored 3 points in the second quarter. It felt like interceptions were being thrown left and right, so it definitely has to be a different game plan coming in for Nate Carter's Grambling Tigers, because the ghost of Eddie G. Robinson won't let me live that past. 0 touchdown for Mr. Aiden Armenta, 6 interceptions. As you can see, Tyler Griffin was the main person with the receptions, although McReynolds was in the backfield running and catching passes, the backfield running back we have. So it's, after this first game, it showed us a lot. It showed us that we're definitely going to have to take some time to regroup, accomplish our goals step by step, and not trying to get everything all at once. Life is not a go ball. Life comes with slants, flats, drags, corners, posts, short cross, deep cross, comebacks, curls, Texas, swing routes, wheel routes, you feel me? Life comes with a lot of different routes, and it's really, ultimately, how do you get past the adversity? But yeah, adversity will always be a thing, so we gotta always keep pushing, keep fighting. This was week 1, but we always have week 2. I hope you guys enjoyed what I was able to give to you guys, but week 2 we will definitely have live commentary for whoever we play in a better matchup. This was a great experience, a new audience to entertain. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on week 2.